right, backstage here with perhaps Australia's capital, Canberra's chillest partiers. We got Peking Duk, aka the Cone Boys, aka Adam Hyde and Ruben Styles. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Thanks for having a chat with us.
Cool. So let's see. You guys are known for having just a crazy fun shows. A few months, or less than a month ago, was Splendor in the Grass. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, how was that?
Splendor was crazy. We actually just got to listen to the entire set on Triple J.
Oh hell yeah!
And it sounded really good.
Yeah, that was the first set where we really were just sort of like, let's make this the best as we possibly can.
So we went all out. We got pyro. We got every little bit that we could to make it.
We brought out like Clyde Strings Angle, 360.
Right.
Yo, who's a good friend of ours who we also made a track with.
For sure.
Zafia, obviously, with the new single.
And we it was great. It was a really fun show.
That's awesome.
It's like a mini festival within the festival.
Yeah, that's what people were saying.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
TikTok blogs saying that as well. That was cool.
Yeah, really cool.
So speaking of great shows, this is the fourth night of your Corner Hotel Bonanza here in Melbourne. Do you expect anything as the audience, anything super crazy for the last night?
Dude, last night I got completely naked.
And ended up on some dude's shoulders, like he was butt naked, on the dude's shoulders, just swinging his clothes around his head.
And I was wondering if he was actually completely naked. And then
You see the guy turn around and you just see his
saw his dick just
Hell
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
That's
actually got a selfie with him.
Oh, really?
Later that night, I had to find him and give him a bucket.
My guy. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, different from Splendor and like a little smaller club venue, you know, how do you guys do the shows a little bit differently? What's similar, what's different? Do you have a preference?
Oh man.
It's essentially the same thing.
It's quite similar except this is a bit longer, a bit more intimate. And
Yeah, but essentially, I mean, at the end of the day, Peking Duk set is always just like, it's all about a party.
Right.
And, you know, it's trying to get them to have fun, and it's just a good time. It's just like a big party, you know?
they're all pretty ratchet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so backtracking a bit pre-Peking Duk, when was the first time you guys started playing music?
Well, Ruben was in...
Yeah, we were playing. I was in a few bands.
Rubicon, right?
Yeah. And Adam was actually doing some hip hop.
I was doing this hip hop stuff.
In
Like
college?
making beats on GarageBand and
Rapping with
rapping.
Nice.
He was a pretty badass rapper. Still is.
Still is.
That comes out during the show at all?
Comes out when it gets
Nice.
And every night after the show.
Yeah.
Freestyles backstage.
That's it.
Yeah.
Freestyle battles. They go to
They happen.
They happen.
A lot.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys met at a skate park, correct?
Yeah,
true, yeah.
We went to different high schools in Canberra at the same time, and we'd always see each other at the skate park, and then we'd start seeing each other at house parties and stuff like that. We were like dating the same girl and shit like that.
Yeah, we did all the same girls, everything. It was a small town, you know.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool. We went to the same college in year 11 and just instantly became best mates. Yeah.
Right.
And then a friend, he gave us this mixtape,
Right.
with a bunch of Fidget House,
Yeah, we didn't know any dance music at all.
or any good dance music.
So what were some albums you guys grew up really digging then, if you weren't into house?
Oh yeah, hugely into getting into all the Strokes and the Dig. They liked it.
Yeah, same.
And the Arctic Monkeys and Kings. It was that era.
Yeah, I went through a few weird phases actually. I used to listen to just Motorhead, Motley Crue, music cock rock.
Yeah.
Then I got into heavy sort of metal, Slayer, Megadeth, and then at the whole time I was still listening to hip hop and stuff. And it's sort of just anything that sounds good.
That's cool.
I'm always listening to.
Just
But at the moment it's all rap. I don't even listen to dance music.
so many people listen to one genre. Amazing.
Yeah. So then you guys come together, do the electronic house stuff. In 2012 you release, of course, your Passion Pit remix, which goes on #1 in Hype Machine, kind of unbeknownst to you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about that feeling of having something that you two have created, something you've crafted, become so loved and so popular, kind of so
Man,
fast.
it was
It's pretty
such a great
amazing.
feeling.
And doing the Ben Howard remix shortly afterwards, and that also going.
that was nuts.
It was cool because we sort of saw the side of it where, you see snowboarders putting it in their sort of mix videos of them doing crazy huge.
It was just sort of it was like, holy shit, the internet is really powerful.
It's actually real. There's people
real.
that it's on their iPods and they're out doing things.
The plays just going up each day was just like, whoa. And we didn't think it'd do that at all. Like, we banged it out in like 8 hours in the studio or something.
Yeah, 2 days after we posted it.
Really?
My mate who lived in Canada goes, yeah, I went to show my Canadian homies that Passion Pit remix, and they all already had it.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's crazy.
That's awesome. So I guess from that kind of 2012, that hit point with Passion Pit until now, like how have you guys grown as together as DJs and producers and music makers?
Oh, hugely. We've
yeah, it used to all be about like trashy electro, sort of strictly
thrashy
club.
Yeah.
Trashy, I guess.
It's the exact same. But yeah, now it's
We're just
more-
making trash.
Yeah, just absolute garbage.
Trash that people liked.
We
loved it, and I still love it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still love it. But you know, it was very like strictly club music.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
only listen to it in a club. Whereas now we're sort of
Now the car test is way more, like when we're listening back on one of our songs, how it sounds in the car is so much more important now than like how it sounds just in the club. Or
Sure.
just,
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
like this festival,
Yeah.
if it sounds good at the festival, then it's like, oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
And that, of course, came with High. And let's talk about that. You go double platinum here in Australia.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, like Arctic Monkeys, like what you answered, and like Tiesto, they haven't even gotten double platinum in Australia. And you're on par with the likes of Coldplay, Iggy
Yeah.
Azalea, like all those big names. I mean, that's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, we're stoked. It's crazy how that snowballed.
Yeah.
Like Triple J, you know, they picked it up and they were just thrashing it, and then commercial radio got wind of it, and it just sort of every day it was getting more and more plays on every radio station, and it was cool because like you know the indie kids love Triple J, and then you know we sort of had the club kids loving it,
Yeah,
and
we
now
had-
it's the pop kids.
Oh yeah, like now.
Now it's like it was.
Now we can look back on when we remember when Peking Duk was cool, because now it's just like 13-year-old
Yeah.
girls on Instagram going, oh my god! And even though that's cool.
Hey, you have a fan base for a while there.
Yeah.
That's right, plant that seed.
Yeah.
So next, of course, you have a song dropping with Safia.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
exciting, yeah.
He's a good friend of yours?
Canberra
Yeah, he's
homies.
actually just there.
Here he is right here. That's awesome.
No, yeah, it's a good tune, and
Yeah,
we're excited to finally show the world.
Yeah, excited.
It's been going really well at all the shows, so we're looking forward to sharing it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you have time for 2 fun questions. Do anything?
Always.
All right, awesome. So, what are you 2 guys' spirit animals, if you have any?
Leopard.
Leopard?
I like leopard, everything. Love leopard.
Yeah.
And mine would definitely be a monkey.
A monkey.
I watched Planet of the Apes just before, and I've decided monkeys are pretty cool.
They are.
Monkeys are pretty dope, for sure.
Or like an otter. Otters are cool. Otters are cute and friendly, fun.
You ever get like an otter
Yeah.
tank in your house?
Actually,
Yeah.
Otterfish,
I actually
sure.
was talking about that. I was like, when I get rich, I'm gonna buy 2 otters and dress them up in suits and like, I don't know. I had this fantasy that they could like talk and like bring you drinks and.
How awesome is it that otters, when they fall asleep, they hold hands so they don't drift
Yeah.
apart in the water?
Whoa.
Yeah, that is
They
like.
hold hands while they sleep.
Must have some like emotional connection with
Yeah,
each other. That's
that's
awesome.
heartwarming.
They know
shit,
how to
that
love.
is.
Love. Very true. All right, and so if you were to able to have a superhero's power, what powers would you want?
That is a solid question.
Solid sweat.
There's a lot out there.
There is.
Ah, man.
Man, I'd say.
Tony Stark's brain, that's a
Yeah,
superpower.
true.
Surely.
Tony Stark's brain. Word,
Yeah.
word.
What does Batman really have? He's just got a sick car and a sick suit.
He's got the gadgets that do it
But
for
he's
him.
Batman, you know. Yeah, he's got the gadgets.
He's the realist. He's
He's the
definitely
realest, definitely.
That's a really good question. I'd
Dark
say
things,
Batman,
dark things, the
Batman
realist.
is my favorite superhero, so I'd have to say Batman.
So you would be Batman, right?
That his superhuman coolness.
By the way, that's my father.
Yeah.
Say hi to the camera. Say hi.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thanks for sitting down. This is awesome. This is Roger with Peking Duk on 91.1 WDUB, the Doobie.
High on the hill,
Low on the dial.
number 1 in your heart.
Hell yeah.
We love you. We love you.
Thank you.